Deadpool 2 stars Ryan Reynolds and Josh Brolin, and once again Reynolds goes back to the boots of Wade Wilson aka Deadpool to fight Josh Brolin aka Cable. This time, after something very bad happens to Wade Wilson, he decides to go and protect a mutant child from Cable, a very dangerous person that comes from the future. I loved the first Deadpool. It was more than a fun movie, it was a very good film. It was tight, fast-paced, with a very funny script, and I was very anticipating to see what this movie will do. Especially since Tim Miller left the franchise, and this movie directed by David Leitch, former stunt that directed Atomic Bomb, a very good action movie. So I was interested to see how this movie looked from action point of view. Deadpool is tons of fun. Reynolds once again knocked it out of the park. He owns the role of Deadpool. He owns this character. He's the perfect casting. In history there are few perfect casting choices in my opinion. Once it's Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. He's Deadpool, in my opinion. Josh Brolin was also amazing in this movie. Very intimidating, very badass. Every scene with him was awesome. And he also was a very good villain. Once you understand his motives and why he does what he does, he has more depth to him. The movie also tries to give us more depth to Deadpool and more arc to Wade Wilson character. So it actually made Deadpool more convincing and more compelling hero. It wasn't just the guy with the dirty mouth, he was actually more of a person in this movie. I was very pleased to see that. The action sequences are well shot, there's no shaky cam, no high frame rate, cuts, and the action scenes are also much bigger. And this is the difference between the last movie and this one. This movie is bigger. While the last movie was very, like I said, tight and very close, this movie is wider and bigger. So the villain is better, the action is bigger, but where the movie deflates regards to the last movie is it's very fast 20 minutes that you don't really understand where the movie is going, and later on you understand why the first 20 minutes were kind of slow. But in regard to the second time I will watch this movie, imagine that I will enjoy more. It's just that it takes time to understand why those 20 minutes were relevant at all. While at the first movie, every scene and every act just flew naturally. This one, it just takes a little time. The mutant kids that Wade Wilson tries to save is very confused because he understands that he has those powers and doesn't know what to do with his powers. A lot of people are angry and mad and hate him, and he's very confused, he's very rattled. So the changes in his mind that he makes along the movie are more fleshed out. Overall, I enjoyed a lot from Deadpool 2. It's a very funny movie, well shot. Ryan Reynolds, always amazing as Deadpool. I will give Deadpool a 7. I like the first movie a little more. The first 20 minutes can be a little slow, but overall it's a very fun and very entertaining movie. Also stick for the end credit because they are awesome. One of the best end credits of all time. Just wait till the end. Guys, what is your favorite Ryan Reynolds movie? Comment down below, like, subscribe to my channel to get another great videos.